Hello, everyone. Welcome and thank you for joining the Student World Talks. My name is Lean, and today I will be the host for this episode. I appreciate you guys being here because I already see there was a lot of people. Even before we started, you guys are waiting for us, and that's really exciting. Like I see all those names, I see all those numbers, and I'm like, who's watching us now? Like I'm really curious to know you guys, to talk to you, to make this as casual as possible and as fun as possible for you guys, because the Student World Talks is actually entirely focused on studying abroad, whether it was finding programs or talking to other students to know their experiences or knowing more about a destination, everything you need to know about studying abroad. So I really appreciate you guys being here and going after what you really want. If you guys want to study abroad, this is already a great step to take, to research out there, to attend lives like that, to know more about what's out there, what opportunities out there that you guys can pursue. So I really encourage you guys to keep doing that. We have more content, more lives, and we have lots of information always about studying abroad. So I already see there's lots of comments here. Before I start, I like asking, where are you guys watching us from? If you can just comment your country so I can say hi, and also tell me if this is your first time joining, because I see a couple of names that are familiar that I saw before, which is awesome. But I also want to know if this is your first time joining. So, hi, Bruna from Brazil. Hi, Sharni from India. Hi, Jem from Kenya. Hi, Wally from Afghanistan. Hi from Mexico. Hi. Oh, wow, there's lots of people from India. It's amazing. Hello, everyone. Hi, Richard from Nigeria. So, Luis, this is your first time joining, so welcome. And I really recommend that you also watch the other lives, the previous ones, but after this one is done, because you do not want to miss this episode. So, hello from Kenya. Hello from South Africa, Longil. Hello, Martina from Argentina. And hello, Paula from Colombia. Wow, there's lots of you guys. I live in Canada, just so you guys can get to know where I am too. So I'm in Canada currently, and I also came here from Saudi Arabia to study abroad. So I know what you guys are going through. I know all the research, the time, the hard work that you guys put into this process. So I appreciate what you guys are doing. And Adriana, this is your second time from the USA. So thank you for coming back. Thank you for joining us again. I really hope that this is benefiting you guys. Um, so yeah, just like how you guys commented now, your countries and your names, and you're talking to me. I really encourage you to guys do that throughout the live as well, because this live is not just going to be me talking and asking questions, but this is also for you to ask, for you to interact with us, to engage, to ask your questions, because this is about you. If you want to ask a question about programs, if you want to ask questions about lifestyle, cost of living, scholarships, anything you guys want to ask, you can just ask them here in the comments, and we will hopefully answer them. So, before we introduce our lovely guests for today, and before introducing the episode, I just want to remind you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, because this way you will get notified every time we have a new live or a new content. You will be immediately updated with all the content on YouTube. So, please subscribe and also like the video if you're enjoying what you're watching, and if you feel like you're benefiting and gaining good information. So now it's finally time to introduce our lovely guest for today. Today, we will talk about an amazing college in Canada. Did you know that you can pay less for a bachelor's degree in Canada? I know this might be surprising, but you're gonna know more about it. By studying at Alexander College, you can finish your first 2 years there and then transfer to a university. You can also apply to a post graduation work visa, and we're gonna tell you more about those programs and about what this visa really is. This institution has a unique location and offers personalized experiences through small classes and great student services like free tutoring. So, Let's watch this video to know why you should choose Alexander College and to know more about it.
Welcome to Alexander College. Located in Burnaby, British Columbia, Alexander College offers a variety of undergraduate degree and transfer programs, including the University Transfer Program, Associate of Arts degree, and an Associate of Science degree. Upon stepping into our front lobby, students have several seating options for group study sessions, lunch breaks, or just to relax and meet their fellow peers. After checking their temperature and hand sanitizing at the reception, students can visit our front desk for general inquiries, directions to classes, or appointments. You can also visit our bookstore for help with student finances, textbooks, or other student resources. Students can also speak directly to our Office of the Registrar team at the Registrar and Enrollment Services counter for help with questions about admissions, placement testing, course registration, student records, transfer credit, and more. Students can also drop off important documents such as forms or transcripts as well. Visiting our library, students will be greeted by our Student Affairs Help Desk and Library Services staff. Our Student Affairs area can assist with inquiries about workshops, focus groups, peer mentorship, or questions about convocation and orientation events, along with clubs and activities, career support, student advocacy, and more. At the library, bookable private study rooms are also available next to the general seating area that our library staff can assist you with if you need help for some quiet study time. Just a few steps away is also our Writing and Learning Center, where students can book free one-on-one tutoring appointments for help with writing essays or in other subject areas. In our efforts for environmental sustainability, our campus also features energy-saving lighting, eco-friendly washrooms, and several recycling and compost bins. For our classrooms, ultra-short throw projectors are included for presentations with our 5.1 GHz Wi-Fi easily accessible from each room. The large classrooms such as our biology and computer lab can accommodate several students during busy hours. In addition, 4 of our biggest classrooms can even combine into a bookable event space for bigger gatherings. For any students taking transit, our campus is located just minutes from the Metropolis at Metrotown Mall and walking distance from their food court, in addition to the Metrotown SkyTrain station with a connection to several major bus routes. The campus is also a 20-minute transit ride from Vancouver's downtown area. Visit us at alexandercollege.ca to learn how you can get started today. Thank you for visiting our Alexander College campus.
Great. Richard said that it's a nice college, and I actually agree. It looks really like such a great college, and I'm curious to know more about it. So let's finally bring our guests on stage. We have today Carolina and Raphael. Hi, guys. Thank you so much
Hi.
for joining.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Aline. Hi, Rafael. Hi, everyone. Thank you for having us. It is very nice to see all these people from different countries, also from Latin America. So my name is Carolina, and I am from Colombia, as I can see also a lot of people from Latin America here, which is very cool. And welcome, welcome. We're going to talk today about Alexander College.
Amazing. So, yeah, thank you for that introduction, Carolina. Raphael, would you like to introduce yourself too?
Sure. My name is Rafael. I want to thanks first to Lynn and everyone for the opportunity to be here. I'm from Brazil. I could see some people from Brazil as well. And let's see. Well, let's talk more about Alexander College and good opportunities for everyone.
Let's do that. I already see there's lots of questions from the students, and I know they're very excited to know more about this amazing college. So let's start with who is Alexander College?
Great, great, Lynn. So Alexander College is a private college located in Vancouver, exactly in Burnaby, which is like half an hour from downtown Vancouver, which in fact is amazing for the students to live there because it's cheaper than living, for example, in downtown Vancouver. Right, so we are located only half an hour from downtown Vancouver, and we are a private institution, but the students can apply for the famous PGWPP, which is the pathway to get a permanent resident in Canada, which is the post-graduation work permit. So at Alexander College, we have 3 different kind of things that we offer for the students. We have the associate degree programs, which is a 2 years programs where the student can finish their studies either in business or economy or psychology or science or computer science or mathematics. And apart from associate degrees, which are 9 programs that we have right now, we also have, as you say, the transfer to bachelor degrees in bigger universities, for example, as UBC or SFU, which I'm going to explain more in detail later. And also we offer English. So we offer English as a second language and English for academic purposes, which is the way to get into the associate degree. So this is Alexander College. And yeah,
That's great. Thank you for that, Carolina. And what would you say is unique about Alexander College?
The unique and what makes us different is that we not only offer the associate degree program, but the students can also have the opportunity to transfer courses and go into a second year or third year of a bachelor program in any other bigger university. And that is amazing. I'm going to tell you why. And there are different reasons. Apart from saving a lot of money studying in at Alexander College and then transfer to UBC or SFU, for example, apart from that, it's easier to get admitted into these bigger universities, because once we admitted at Alexander College and they complete 1 year or 2 years at our college, the English requirements are not going to be the bigger university where they're going to transfer. They are not going to require again this English IELTS or TOEFL or any kind of exam to get admitted, because they already did 1 year with us, right? The same as the high school grades. So saying that, it's a good opportunity for the students who wants to study at UBC, SFU, or Capilano, or these universities, to stay at Alexander College 1 year, 2 years, and then transfer these courses and finish in these bigger universities. Apart from saving money, it's a little bit easier. And also another important thing about the university transfer are the size of the classes. They are very 35 students, 40 students per class, which compare with bigger universities where are huge classrooms. If it's the first time for a student studying abroad, it's going to be better for academic purposes.
Those are all great reasons and great points. Thank you for mentioning that, Carolina. So, guys, as you heard, these are great opportunities and great reasons why Alexander College is actually an amazing choice. So now a lot of students really like to visualize or just know, like, how does it feel being there on campus? So can you describe the feeling of being there on campus? Is it lively? Is it quiet? Are there a lot of people?
Yeah, the campus is it's pretty much coffee. It's we have large rooms to where the students can study or even have meetings with groups, and we have lots of activities inside the campus to students being enrolled. So we always have any kind of events for important dates in Canada and around the world to get people together. We also have the lobby room where there's lots of places to sit, to stay, and to have conversation, or even to study in groups. We have a library where it's possible you take new books and have access for new magazines and and news in general. So we offer everything to make the student more connected, not only with the course, the program that they are enrolled, but also with everything that we have to offer around the world and about Canada, and especially about British Columbia, where we are located. So
That's great to know. I see there's a lot of questions about scholarships and all of that. So we're going to be answering your questions. We're just going to first start by just introducing the programs in Alexander College so you guys can get an idea, and then we will definitely answer your questions. But before that, I actually see a good question here from Lungail. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Is it possible to finish my whole degree in Alexander College instead of transferring to a bigger university?
Yeah, that's a very good question. Thank you, Longley, for asking that. So, yeah, you can finish a degree, an associate degree, because I saw another question which is about masters. We don't offer master programs. We offer associate degree programs, which is a 2 year programs that it takes about 2 years to complete. And you can just have your degree on that. You after you graduate from an associate degree, you can go and work in different kind of jobs. So yeah, there is an option to transfer, for example, for a bachelor, if you want to hold a bachelor instead of an associate. But of course, you can hold an associate degree 2 years, and that's it. That is a very good question. Thank you.
Mhm. All right, perfect. So, Carolina, I just want to give you the chance to talk about the new programs at Alexandra College.
Yeah, that is something very good because right now we have 6 programs. So as I tell you, we have in 2 different areas. We have in Associate of Arts and Associate of Science. Okay. Now the Associate of Arts can be divided in 6 different focuses. So the students can choose the general one, or they can choose business, economy, psychology, sociology, or mathematics. And then the Associate of Science, the students can choose the general one, or they can choose the mathematics or the computer science. So see, these are the 6 programs, but the very good news for you guys that are attending this live is that we are planning to open in this year very soon 6 more programs, which is international business, international relations, business and psychology, associate of arts in communication, business and communication, and associate of arts in something that you will love, which is digital marketing management. So saying that, it is very important to clarify that even if this program is not open yet, you can start in an associate of arts, for example, general, and then transfer to any other associate focuses during your program. Yeah, because for graduation, you will need to complete 60 credits. So there are some credits, for example, in elective or in humanities that are the same for any other program. So you can start with those, and when you're gonna transfer, let's say, okay, now that you guys open the digital marketing, I want to graduate from the digital marketing. So then we will transfer those. We will transfer your program to you, so you will be able to graduate from an associate of arts, for example, in marketing.
Yeah, just to complement, it's important to let everybody knows that the associate degree in general, it's very flexible. So it's possible for you to adaptate your course according what your goals career for the future. So in Alexander College, beside the program itself, the student will be assisted by an admission advisor who will always work together with the students to put him in the right way that he desire for the future. So if you want to make a bachelor degree for UBC, for example, they will give you advices about what courses is better you take in order to complete this target or this goal. But if your goal is just finish your associate degree for in a specific job position or in a specific career, also they will give you the right way to get these steps. So that's how we work with the associate degree.
Yeah.
Those are really great options. Thank you for sharing, and I'm sure that the students love them as well, because I see a comment here from Nelly saying I'm interested in international business. So students are really loving those options. So sorry, Carolina, did you want to say something?
I just see a very interesting question. Sorry to interrupt you, which is like if the students after they finish the associate degree, they can get a work permit. Yes, yes. So we are eligible. All our programs, any of Associate of Arts or any of Associate of Science, all those programs are eligible to get the post graduation work permit. And how is it a 2 years program? Normally, this post graduation work permit it's around 3 years. Yeah, that was just a very good question that I see, and I just wanted to be clear. And also, we don't offer any masters or any bachelor degrees. We only offer for now a program that in Canada it's well known as an associate degree.
Just to
Perfect.
complement this information as well, it's important to let everybody knows that after the associate degree and holding the work permit, even before that, Canada has a differential comparing with other countries. Because in Canada, since that you're enrolled in associate degree, you already have the right to work. you have to work less. You have to work just for 20 hours because you're still enrolled in the course. But anyways, it's a good way for students to get the first experience with the marketing labor in Canada, and also to help with the spends and everything that they have here in Canada. This is really good for people who is planning to study abroad, since that you have the possibility to start work even in the moment that you are studying still. And also in the future, you have this opportunity with the PGWP, which offers you 3 years more to stay in the country and get more knowledge and more information about the professional career that you want to, that you have the goal to go in the future.
Absolutely. And also, I see a question here from more than one student asking about medicine. Do you offer any medicine programs?
No, no, unfortunately, we don't have anything about medicine or in the area of the health. So, as I say, right now we have psychology, economics, sociology, mathematics, business, and mathematics in science and computer science. And we are thinking to open new programs, but it's about psychology, communication, digital marketing, business and communication, but not in medicine.
Awesome. And there's a question here from Bruno. Um, she has 2 years to graduate in biological science in Brazil, and she wants to apply to a college. Uh, can I do 1 year in Alexander and 1 year in another country as a transfer?
That is a very good question, Bruna. The transfer that we are talking about, it's something that in fact is only about this province where we live, which is British Columbia. So it's something that is only about British Columbia, and the name is BCCAT, BC CAT. And so let's say that from Alexander College, you can transfer to any university or college at British Columbia. And in some cases, we also have success with some students that transfer to University of Toronto or like this, but within Canada.
Perfect. Thank you, Carolina. And thank you, Bruna, for your question. There's a question also from Ezekiel. Are there accounting and economic courses?
Yes, we have. We have an associate degree in economics, and our associate degree in business also works with some courses related with accounting, since that business it's something that takes every kind of courses in this knowledge area. So yes, we have this kind of courses.
Yeah.
Perfect. So there was also a question. All right. So I think I lost it, but if I find it, I'll. Okay. So there's a question from Caleb. Do you offer hospitality programs?
No, not for now. Not for now, but for example, the student can get an Associate of Arts, General Arts, and do something related as a work after getting the PWPP in the area of hospitality.
All right. Okay. So I found the other question. So I know that you guys talked a little bit about the post graduation work permit. So Richard is just asking, can I get a PR by doing 2 year courses at your college?
That is a very important question. So normally it's not that you graduate from any college or university in Canada and you can get the PR right away. It's a pathway. It's a pathway. So most of the students, for example, probably Rafael, me, probably Lynn, most of the students that we from other countries that we are here in Canada, we came by the same pathway, which is come to Canada, study for 2 years or 3 years, any kind of length program you will want to study. Then after graduation, you can apply for the PGWPP, which is basically the government gives you a work permit for you to work here. And then after holding a work permit, there are different ways to get into the PR. Yeah. So yeah, of course, after completing a 2 years course at Alexander College or any college that offers you a PWPP, that pathway, it's going to be easier to get the PR because you will be already working here.
Yeah, here is important to say that PR, the permanent residence in Canada, it's not a kind of just a course or something that you take in order to get your PR. The PR, there's a bunch of different process that you can be enrolled. So you can be enrolled by the company that you are working for. You can be enrolled uh, in a program from the province that you are living with. There's another possibility with express entry. So there's different ways to get your PR. The most important thing is, since that you're enrolled in a course or in a program in Canada and getting more education and more information about the market labor and everything in Canada, this is the first step. And beside that, the PGWP, you have 3 years working and living in Canada. So you have more time to uh, get the right job, the right position, and everything in order to organize your life to be easier for you to hold a PR in the future. Since that you're stayed in Canada and also working our labor marketing, so you increase your chances and your possibilities for different programs and different possibilities in this case.
Great. That's good to know. That's really interesting. There are a lot of questions about the tuition fees, the admission requirements as well. But I just need you guys to know that this topic now is about programs, and in just a few minutes, we're going to talk about that as well, just so that we can be like more organized by talking about programs and then move to the next topic. Um, so Okay, so the next question would be, I know, Carolina, that you mentioned the associate of science degree. So what are the subject areas that they can study?
Okay, so right now the Associate of Science, they can get three different focus. The general one, or they can take an Associate of Science degree focused in mathematics, or they can get an Associate of Science degree in computer science. These two are really new, mathematics and computer science, and are being awesome for our students. Good feedback from there. So these are the three areas the students can focus if they choose an Associate of Science degree.
Great. And can you list some of the most popular programs among international students at Alexander College?
For sure. The most popular for now, it's the business one, the Associate of Arts in Business. Also, the computer science, it's something that people are really engaged in take. But we also have people looking for the psychology one, and some others like the Associate of Arts, because it's more general and give possibilities for different areas, not only arts as the name say, but also you can go for accounting or this kind of business related area, and also give the possibility to work to society and economies, this kind of international trade business. Okay.
Great. And what is the English for academic purposes?
That is a very, very important question. Rafael, go. Sorry.
Yes. So we have also, beside the associate degree and the university transfer programs, we also offer English level programs to help people, because most of the prospects or the students always ask for us. Oh, I don't have any knowledge in English. Is it possible I get enrolled in the course? So is it possible? Actually, we have two levels of English. The English of academic proposed, it's the English, is the second part of our English program. Actually, the first step is the English as a second language. It's on this first part, we have 6 levels where you can start from the foundations of English, and then you after 2 levels you go for the beginner. You stay on the beginner stage in terms of knowledge in English, and you finish this first part, this English as a second language, and the intermediate level. So for English, this is the first step. After that, we have the English for academic proposed. This is a 2 level course where we will work directly, focus using the language for topics like science, economics, psychology, sociology, literacy, and philosophy. So it gives more vocabulary and more knowledge for the students that have this goal to go to university and to visit the academic environment. So the English for Academic proposed, normally it's the step for people who thinks, oh, my English is intermediate, so can I go directly for the associate degree program? Maybe we have to make a English test like IELTS, TOEFL. We are also accepting the Duolingo test. But after we take this course, we take the grades, we are able to say, oh, you go for this or this or this level in English. And normally, most part of the students who already have some involvement with the English goes to the English as academic purpose, just to make the last knowledge, the last thing for you to be ready for a program like the associate degree, or even to go further in your university goals for the future, like a bachelor degree.
That's such a great opportunity for the students. Thank you for sharing that. As we're still talking about the programs, there's a question from Thabu asking, I just finished my IT qualification from South Africa University. Will I be able to continue with my studies as postgraduate, or will I start from the start at Alexander College?
That is a very interesting question. The thing is that if you want to go for a post degree or a postgraduate program, that won't be possible at Alexander College because all our programs are associate degrees, the undergraduate programs, the 2 years program, right? So, yeah, sometimes if you study at South African University, you can. Some colleges or university, if you show them the official transcript from your program, they can be able to transfer some of those courses into the college or university here. In this case, for example, if you would like to study an associate degree at Alexander College, let's say business or the science one, in this case the computer science, that will work. Some of the courses that you already studied at your South African university can be used at Alexander College.
Great. And Abigail is asking, would you need to have an economic background before qualifying to take a finance course?
No, normally you can take, for example, if you apply and let's say your high grades, your high school transcript are not enough to complete the mathematics prerequisites that you will need to study an associate of arts in economics, for example, then we as a college, we will ask you to take some specific courses. And when you complete these courses, then you are going to be able to graduate without any problem. So you don't need any background before applying for any of our programs.
All right, that's perfect. So there's a question from Olatan. Do you have any age limit to apply to Alexander College?
That's a good question. And we don't have any kind of a problem with the age. There's no limit age to come to Alexander College or to enroll in our programs. But what I have to say is, if your age is, you're over the age, let's say, what could be a problem is in terms of your visa approval. So unfortunately, for those who have the ages going over and over, they should consult to check the possibilities of visa approval. But in terms of Alexander College, no, there's no restriction. There's no problem in terms of age. The only age that we have limit is the minimal. The minimal age is 16 years old, and you have to complete your high school level. So you have to have the grades from high school to be enrolled. Since that is an undergraduate degree, you have to finish first your high school level to be enrolled in our programs.
All right, perfect. So there's a question from Motaz asking about master's degree, but if I'm not mistaken, you guys already mentioned that Alexander College does not offer any masters, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have master's degree or levels superior than associate degree or undergraduate degree.
All right, perfect. And there's a question from Inio Fawn. I'm applying for a program at Alexander College and I'm asked for social security number. What is the social security number?
That will be part of the immigration. like we at
Yeah.
Alexander College, and that would be good to answer. And at the same time, a lot of that I have seen about our requirements.
Mhm.
So you don't need a social security number to apply at Alexander College. You will need four things. Number one, the passport. Of course, you need to scan your passport and send it to us. Number two, you will need your high school transcripts or your bachelor transcript for the last 3 years of your studies in your original language, let's say Spanish, Portuguese, any language. And then these 3 years of the transcript, you will need to translate it with an official translator into English. So that's the third document, the transcripts in English. And the fourth and most important is the English. So we need to know your English level. For that, normally to apply for any other university or college in Canada, you will need an IELTS or a TOEFL, or you will need a pathway with any institution that, for example, we have partners with ILAC, Kaplan, EC, but we are also accepting for this year the Duolingo test, which was open for students as a temporary help because all the IELTS, because of COVID, IELTS and TOEFL institutions closed. So then we started to accept Duolingo, and we're gonna keep accepting Duolingo for this year. So normally you will need a Duolingo 110 with literacy, which is one of the four skills, in 105 in order to get right away into the associate degree. However, if you get Duolingo 85 or Duolingo 95 or between that 85 to 110, but you didn't get the 110, you can start at Alexander College with EAP, which is English for academic purposes, and at the same time take one or two courses of your associate degree. So, saying that you are studying already your associate degree, at the same time you are completing your English level. This is something very good for you guys if you don't have, for example, the Duolingo in 110 or the IELTS in 6, which is what we ask for.
Absolutely, that's a great opportunity for the students. So now that we talked about a lot of the amazing associate degree programs, let's talk more about the university transfer. So, what is the university transfer program at Alexander College?
Yeah, so basically the university transfer consists in, if you are a student who wants to get a bachelor degree, for example, in psychology, let's say at UBC, right? So instead of applying directly to UBC, you can use this BC card that we have at British Columbia only to study at a college, as let's say Alexander College, save money, get easy admissions into these bigger universities, study 1 year with us or 2 years, and transfer to second or third year at UBC, SFU, or any of these kind of universities. And saying that you will hold a diploma from UBC and SFU, but you took already at Alexander College your first year or your first 2 years. Yeah, so it's a very good way if you are thinking to get a bachelor from these universities. It's a good way to start in a college for different reasons, as I told you already.
Yeah, the university transfer is a good opportunity for students to fix the problem that they have with grades from the high school level. So if you didn't take enough grades for this high level institutions, you can fix this problem since that you will provide new grades now with the first and the second year university. And beside that, it's possible for you to save at least 30% of the value that you will pay for these universities just doing the first 2 years with us. So in the end, you hold the same diploma, but you save a lot in terms of money. So this is a very good opportunity for
And
sure.
important to clarify here is not that we will transfer them into the university they want. They need to apply, they need to get accepted, and then they can transfer the credits.
Yeah.
But all the application, it goes with the students. Of course, it's Alexander College help, and we have academic advisors who will help you which courses you will need to take in order to have these valid in this other university that you would like to study. But all the application and all this is like in your hands.
That's really great to know. Thank you for clarifying that, and thank you, Rafael, for answering as well. So the next question would be, which universities can they transfer to?
Yeah, so saying that inside British Columbia, from college to university, the students need to complete 1 year in a college. That's the minimum. And the maximum is 2 years in order to transfer to a university. Let's say Capilano, UBC, SFU, any of the universities in British Columbia. Now, if the student wants to transfer to University of Toronto, University of Alberta, or any other university outside British Columbia, there are some courses that can be transferred to those universities too. Now, if the student study at Alexander College and want to transfer to another college here at British Columbia, it's not mandatory for the students to get 1 year at Alexander College. They can get just 3 courses, 4 courses, any number of courses they would like to transfer, and that will be at, let's say, any other college from here.
That's interesting. Thank you. So Gideon is asking if you have a high score in English in your high school result, doesn't that count?
Uh, High score English, you
In
mean like in a high
the
school,
high
during
school.
your high school? Yeah, if you're high school, if you're from a country where you're speaking English, countries, speaker English countries, is it possible we consider the high school English? We have to check actually because it depends from country to country. But most of the English speakers, we can take the grades from the high school in terms of countries where they speak English.
Yeah,
But countries where the English is not the official language, we need to take a test like Duolingo, IELTS, or whatever. Carol, you
yeah.
want to complete?
No, that was the question I was about also to mix with your answer, Rafael. If the official language in your country is English, and saying that, for example, your high school, you study your high school and you finish in English, then yes, most likely you will need to get you will need to give us an IELTS or a Duolingo as a proof of your English. So for that, we invite you. You can visit our website alexandercollege.ca, and under admissions and requirements, you can see English requirements, and there you can see different ways and different things that we accept as an English requirement. So it can be if you have a study in a country where the official language is English.
Perfect. So before moving to talking about the employment in Canada and the lifestyle there, Ahlam has a question about if you guys have a data science program at Alexander College.
Computer science, it would be the closer one.
Yeah, because the computer science, they will study for different levels of IT world. So they will be prepared to be a programmer, to be a designer, to work in different levels and different areas inside the IT world. So computer science for sure.
Yeah, perfect. So can students work while studying in Canada?
Sorry again?
Can students work while studying in Canada?
Very
Yeah.
important question. So, if you guys are coming to study English here, by law, you cannot work meanwhile you study English. But if you're coming to Canada to study an associate degree or a bachelor or a master or a co-op program or a PhD, then by law, meanwhile you study the 2 years or the 1 year or the 3, 4, 5 years, you can work part-time, which is 20 hours a week.
That's great to know. And I know that you guys already talked about the post-graduation work permit, but would you like to maybe give the students more details on how to apply, when to apply, and more about the validity and how long they can work with it?
For sure. The PGWP is an opportunity and a unique opportunity that the government of Canada gives for students, international students who get enrolled in programs here in Canada. So what is the PGWP? The PGWP means postgraduate work permit. So it's something that will be issued for you in the end of an associate degree program or a bachelor degree or something that gives you tools and knowledge about a professional, about a career, or something like that. To be able to be eligible for a PGWP, the student have to be enrolled in what they call DLI uh, institution or designate learn institution. You can check more information about that on the Immigration Canada website, the IRCC website. So they have more information about what is the institutions that hold this DLE number, the designated learning institution. You can find more information about that. And what the student have it's required to the student during his course is he should be enrolled as a full-time student. What this means, in terms of Alexander College, the student have to take at least 3 courses, which means 9 credits. This if he is enrolled in 3 courses and is holding 9 credits during one term, it means that he is a full-time student. If the student decided to take less courses or make less than this, for sure they will not be able to hold a PGWP in the end. But in the end, it's like this. The student will just change his status in Canada because since that he is studying, he will receive a study permit to stay in Canada. At the end of the associate degree or the program that he is enrolled, he will make a new application for a open work permit to stay in Canada, and this work permit will have 3 years normally in terms of the programs that we have in Alexander College, which is 2 years program, give you give to you the opportunity to stay for 3 years. But the timing for the PGWP, you also can find information in the IRCC website because it depends how long is the program that you're enrolled to be able to know how much time you're gonna get for a PGWP at the end.
That was great details, Raphael. Thank you for that. There's a good question here from Richard asking during the 2 years at college, is there an option for co op or co op programs?
Good question. Our programs, our associate degrees are not co-op programs. So it's 2 years where you're going to study part-time and you can work part-time 20 hours a week, but there are no co-op programs at Alexander College.
All right, thank you. So I'm sure the students also want to know more about the campus, the social environment there, the diversity, and how students interact with each other there. So maybe let's start by talking about how many campuses are there for Alexander College and what are the main differences between the campuses?
That is a good question because in September last year we inaugurated our new campus located just few meters from the other old campus. So it's basically double size than the other one, and as it's new, everything is completely high technology and everything is completely new, which is amazing for our students that came back yesterday. 50% of the courses came back to campus after 2 years of COVID. So it's amazing to see again like people in on campus, and this is the main campus, the one in Burnaby. However, we also hold some classes, especially the laboratory classes, located in downtown in our previous old campus. But right now, our main campus is located in Burnaby, which most of the courses are located in. And about the services that we offer at Alexander College. So we have the career advisor team, for example. So as soon as you are a student at Alexander College, you can go to them to a career advisor, and you will get advice and help in how to open your LinkedIn profile, how to create your resume, how to be prepared for a job interview, and things like that. Apart from that, the students at Alexander College can get free tutoring, academic tutoring through the WLC, which is the Writing and Learning Center, in any kind of area. If they are having they are struggling with biology, with mathematics, with any kind of course, with Spanish, with French, they can get appointments for free and get free tutoring. And apart from that, a very interesting thing is our new course called CCRP, which is basically at the students can get it for free also. It's at 8 weeks course where the students will learn about everything, how to find a job in Canada and how to get into those jobs.
That's
Uh,
great.
just to
Yeah.
complement, we also offer a free healthy and wellness consulting service, which is 10 seasons. It's important to say about that because although most students are excited to come to a new country and to come to a new place, sometimes we have to be aware as well with our healthy. So we offer this wellness and counseling service for students who is not feeling well, missing family, and all these things that could happen in the middle. And also, we offer a variety of off campus and on campus extracurricular activities like voluntary opportunities, job opportunities in campus, and also events that the students can be enrolled with a group of students and also clubs and other events.
Yeah, that's amazing. It honestly sounds like such a supportive community and such a supportive environment there at Alexander College. So I really encourage the students to look more into that because as an international students, we need to be somewhere to feel safe, and find other people who we can relate to. So that's really great to know. A lot of the students were also interested in knowing more about the cost of living there in Vancouver or just in Canada in general.
That's a very important question, but I would always answer it depends. It depends, of course, of your what you want to live in and with whom. But normally, I would say, for example, in Vancouver or either in Burnaby, which the campus is located and is a little bit cheaper living than in Vancouver, for example, I would say you can rent a room for $600, $700 a month and share with other students. Yeah, and I would say always there is an average of 400, 300 that you will need monthly also for food or for to pay for your car, so you can use your card, sorry, so you can use for the trains or for the buses on like this. So I will say an average of 1000, 1200, but it always depends of if you want to share, if
Your
you want to live
lifestyle.
alone, your lifestyle.
Yeah, is the most important.
Yeah, I agree 100%. And also, a lot of the students were asking, obviously, about the admission process for international students. So, can you give me like a general idea of how does the admission process look like for students, the documents required, and also maybe the tuition fee range that they can expect?
Yeah, sure. So normally we and also answering at the same time few questions that I have read. If we can recommend any agent or any agency to work with, so you guys can apply directly to us. Send us an email or apply through the website, and you will need to send the four documents we ask for as a requirement. So the passport, the English proof, let's say Duolingo, IELTS, or if you have studied in an international college, for example, that and then the transcripts in the original language and translated into official English with an official translator. So these four documents we will need it. Or if you do it through an agency, which we have a lot of agencies that we work with, then you will have to send it to an agency that will complete your profile, and we will get your admission through them. Yeah, so either both ways can be fine with us, and that will be the process. Now, about the cost. So, if you are especially, we have different promotions for any market, but especially if you are from Latin America, I really appreciate if you will stay until the end because we have something to say to you. But for other markets, let's say people from India, from South Africa, for Africa, even for Canada, always ask once you contact Alexander College about the promotion that we have for you because it's different. Okay, and about the tuition fee, normally our programs per year it's around $17,000 Canadian dollars. So the 2 years program, most of them apart from business, which is a little bit different price because it's longer. It's around $34,000, the 2 years program. Now, you don't need normally to pay this right away in Canada. You will have to pay as far as you are taking courses. Yeah. So saying that, we have 4 intakes in the year. We have the 3 regular one as any public institution, which is fall, September. Then we have winter, which is in January. And then we have spring, which is in May. Now, we also offer the summer one, which is optional and it's a 7 weeks term, which is kind of condense everything
Intensive.
there, so it will be intensive. You as a student will have this summer term is optional for you. You can either decide to study or you can work full time during these 7 weeks because it's a break at the college. So 4 intakes, and every time you're gonna study, you will have to pay what the courses you're gonna take.
Something that I want to mention in terms of our admission process is we are recognized for the velocity that we can process everything. So the student can apply online using our website and make the full, putting the full profile and full information online on our website. And we are able to provide for the students the LOA, the letter of assessment, which in 2 or 5 business days, which is something really different from other institutions where you have to wait for a month or more to start your visa process. So if you're hurrying up and you have this desire to come to Canada, for sure, choosing Alexander College, you will be able uh, to get in Canada as soon as possible. For now, we are already open for the fall intake. So if you're looking for something for September, hurry up. This is the time for you to start to make our admission process, make your documents, everything ready, because some students desire to come on the next or the coming month, and they forgot that they have to apply for a study visa, which takes time. And they forgot that they have to collect lots of documentation and even make the translation of these documents. And this takes time, takes at least 15 days to a month. So if you're looking for something, oh, but I'm just want to come to September or something like that, start now to make your admission process in order to be able to take the courses in September, although you have to wait until the next year.
Absolutely. Thank you for that information. And now, finally, we got to the part where the students are all waiting for, which is the scholarships and awards. Do you offer any scholarships or awards for international students?
Okay, so as I say, we're gonna switch a little bit in Spanish and Portuguese here to explain you about a special one that we have for Latin American students. But however, if you are from other nationalities, no worries, because we always try to cover everyone from all around the world. So always if you are if you are thinking to apply to Alexander College, always ask what is the promotion. You don't have to pay for the application fee, which is normally $200 and things like this, depend on your market. Now, apart from that, we at Alexander College, every term we have something that we call the academic scholarship, which is every term it changed 3 different areas of studies. So the professors, the teachers will suggest who are the best students in the class for that scholarships, and there will be the winners that they will get $1,000 back for the next term. That will be the academic scholarship that we have.
That's great. And what about the Latin Leaders Scholarship? If you want to talk about that, yeah.
Good. So I will switch into Spanish just super quick. So, si ustedes son de cualquier país de Latinoamérica, tenemos una promoción súper especial, así que no se la pierden y me pueden escribir a este email que es carolina@alexandercollege.ca, porque la Latin Leaders Scholarship son $7,200 de descuento que ustedes van a tener por ser estudiantes latinoamericanos. Así que no se lo pierdan. Thank you, Lynn. I switch back to English now.
Perfect. Thank you, Carolina. And
Can I just quickly say in Portuguese for Brazilians, Lee? So,
sure.
Is the same. Atenção, brasileiros que estão aí de plantão, nós temos sim essa promoção para o mercado latino e o Brasil está incluído naturalmente nisso. Então, nós estamos com uma política em que vocês já têm de cara a isenção de qualquer tipo de taxa de aplicação para fazer já o seu processo de admissão. Como eu disse, já é hora de fazer o processo de admissão para setembro. E no contexto, no conjunto geral do curso, vocês vão receber um total de $7.200 de desconto. É um desconto bem interessante. E, além disso, existem facilidades para o primeiro pagamento, que é quando nós vamos emitir, né, a carta de admissão, e com isso você consegue dividir em 2 pagamentos, sendo um no momento de admissão e o outro quando você começar o curso em setembro. Então, tem aí o meu e-mail, tem os meus contatos, basta fazer contato. Thank you and sorry
We need
for
to
the
say
English
sorry to the
speaking.
other students that are here in this live and probably don't understand Portuguese and Spanish. But no worries, as I say, if you're from Nigeria, from Africa, even from Canada, any country,
India,
we always try.
Philippines,
Exactly, we
we
always
have
try to
opportunities for
provide
you guys as
different
well.
discounts and promotions for your market. So that was something special for Latin America. That's why we wanted to say it in Spanish and Portuguese. So sorry about that. But also it's part of the discounts that we have.
That's fine. So if they want to know about their own country, they can also contact you through the emails that you guys have on screen, which is amazing. If they have more questions that you guys didn't have the chance to ask now on the comments, you can definitely don't hesitate to talk to them through email to know more information about programs or about the scholarships for your country. So Carolina and Rafael, I just want to thank you so much for being here today and for giving all that information and knowledge to the students. That was so helpful. And I'm sure that the students really benefited from that because of all the amazing questions that we got too. So I just want to thank you so much for being here and for introducing to us the amazing Alexander College.
Thank you so much, Lynn, for having us. It was very nice this live, and thank you for all the students who has been there asking questions and being trying to interact with us. Thank you so much. Sorry we couldn't answer all those questions, but you can email us to carolinaalexandercollege.ca or Rafael at alexandercollege.ca or info at alexandercollege.ca, and we will answer all your questions and help you.
I want to say thank you to Lynn for the opportunity and everybody from the audience and who else have other questions beside the email and everything. We also have our website. So you can access alexandercollege.ca where you can fill up a form. And with this form, we are able also to contact you and give you all the answers that you still have about Alexander College, scholarship, tuition fee, our programs and everything in general.
That's great. Thank you guys for that. And I see a question, a comment here that you don't answer our questions. So like Carolina said, we're sorry that we couldn't get all the questions because there were so many, but you can definitely contact them on the email. So yeah, thank you guys. And we hope to see you here soon again on the Student World Talks.
Sure. Thank you, Lee,
Thank
for having us.
you.
And thank you, all the team.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. So before everyone leaves, I just want to take this opportunity to thank you guys again for joining us today and to remind you that we will be having more lives next Tuesday and every Tuesday. So I would be really happy to see you here guys again, asking questions, interacting with us. And also, if you want to know more about the student world, if you want to know about what we post, who are we, you can definitely follow us on our Instagram page, The Student World Talk, just The Student World. It's provided there on screen. We post there about universities, programs, information, and you can talk to us on direct messages. You can talk to us on comments. We will be there to answer you, and we will be happy to take your suggestions as well for future episodes. We love to interact with you, and this is truly about you guys for you to pursue your dream to study abroad. So once again, thank you for joining the Student World Talks, and we hope to see you soon. Bye.